Chris, first again, twice in one day. Love it. Love it. We're back. Magnetised fishing, hello? Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if this is any better now. I'm hoping it is. Yeah, round two, Rusty. Round two. We are back. And now I've got my laptop open. I've got a list of conspiracies that we can talk about, if that's what you want to talk about. Did I get it fixed? Well, let's see. Scott Ross, hello. What I've done, I've restarted my phone. I have gone through all my apps and force-stopped them all. I've closed down everything, and then let's see if this is any better now. We shall see. Hopefully my phone will continue charging as well while we're live streaming. So even though it's plugged in, it was going down before. So let's see. We'll see how it goes. So yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if we can get back up to 14 people. We'll see. Let's have a look, shall we? So where was we up to? It's yeah, the picture looks a bit better now as well, doesn't it? So let's have a look. Right. I've got a page open. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, it does. It seems a lot better. The video doesn't seem as jerky anymore, does it? Which is always good. No sound. No sound? Someone said it sounds better now. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Hello? Hello, everyone. Sound, yeah, everyone's got sound. Good, right, good. We're rocking. We're rocking. Right, I'm going to start with this. The Malaysian Airlines flight, MH370. Let's discuss that, shall we? You could sod off, Rusty and all. So what do we think happened to the Malaysian Air flight? Where did it go? Did it crash? Did it get landed somewhere? Was it hijacked? Because I found it really funny that it disappeared between the two towers. The two, I don't know what you call them. Jesus Christ, my mind's just gone blank. They've got the radio zones, haven't they? Actually, he might have. You never know. Edward Griffin. Yeah, not chugging. We don't watch Chuggington on here. We're talking conspiracies. And it had been shot down. Yes, I've heard that. And someone said they found it on Google Maps. Which, funnily enough, everything gets found on Google Maps. And how do you find out on Google Maps that something's been shot down? I have seen the pictures. And it does look like a plane. And it does look like it's got holes in it. Does that mean that it's the Malaysian Air flight? I don't know. Possibly. It's a possibility. We don't know that though, do we? Let's see what it says on here anyway. Let's see what I've got here. Just to recap on it. Malaysian Air flight, MH370. Where did I see the picture? There was an article on it. There was an article saying it had been found, and it was on my Google feed, and it come up saying that it had been found, and there was a picture of it on Google Earth, and you can see the shape of the plane, and it looks like there's big holes in it. So it says here, the disappearance of Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 in Southeast Asia in March 2014 has prompted many theories. One theory suggests that this plane was hidden away and was reintroduced as Flight MH17 later the same year in order to be shot down over Ukraine for political purposes. Prolific American conspiracy theorist James H. Fetzer has placed responsibility on the disappearance with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin bloody hell, how do you pronounce that? Netanyahu. Theories have also been related to allegations that a certain autopilot technology was secretly fitted to the aircraft. That's what it says. This is what it says on Wikipedia. What do we think about that? I heard it was landed. I said before, SpaceX can't film in space unless they had a license. NASA's the only people still filming. Okay. MJ Moonworkers, hello. Wow, I need to keep... Well, what it is, magnetised fishing, on my phone, on Google, I have a Google feed, and it comes straight onto there with all the topics I choose, and I do choose some strange topics, and I do read some really strange articles. But yeah, in fact, underneath here, it's got Malaysia Air Flight MH17. Let's see what this one says. The Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 was shot down over the Ukraine by Russian-backed Ukrainian separatists or by the Russian military in July 2014. This event has spawned numerous alternative theories. These variously include allegations that it was secretly flight MH370, that it was part of a conspiracy to conceal the truth about HIV, several disease specialists were on board, or that the Ukrainian army, the Illuminati or Israeli, was responsible. See, I've heard that theory before, that it was captured and it was landed and that it was then changed to MH17. Yeah, I have heard that it got changed to MH. Which one are you talking about? Which one? That it was to do with the HIV thing? I've not heard that one before. I'm just look. I'll show you. I've got it up here on the laptop. It's just a list of conspiracy theories that we can talk about because it's something that piques my interest and I like discussing it. So I find it really interesting that as the flight's taken off and it's gone over Australia and it was heading up north. And in between the two zones where it makes radio contact perfectly, it has veered off, and they've lost contact with it completely. I find it really interesting. So much hysteria, so much speculation, no hard facts. We're never told the truth about anything. Cindy, you are spot on with that. We are never told the truth about anything. We're kept down. We are kept down. That's it. Little knowledge. Knowledge is key. Knowledge gives you power. The less knowledge you've got, the less power you've got. And seeing as though there's billions of people in the world, you do not want all them people knowing the truth of things because the government don't want you to know the truth of things. Anyway, we'll never know what's happened to that, will we, unless we're told. Same as the bloody going to the moon thing that we talked about before. Let's see what else we can talk about. We are like mushrooms, kept in the dark and fed on shit. Mrs. Finger, very true. How are you? MJ Moonwalkers, I'm okay, thank you very much. I am okay. Here's one, I've not heard this one before. New Coke, Coca-Cola. A theory claims that the Coca-Cola company intentionally changed to an inferior formula with New Coke, with the intent either of driving up demand for the original product or permitting the reintroduction of the original with a new formula using cheaper ingredients. Coca-Cola president Donald Clow rebutted this charge. The truth is, we are not that dumb and we're not that smart. That is a new one to me. I've never heard that one. Anyone else heard that one before? They introduced New Coke so that they could get higher demand for old Coca-Cola formula, for the original formula, so that it would sell more and they would make more money off it. I've never heard that one before. We are fed the facts that I want us to believe. Ian, that's true. It's like the 9/11 attacks, buddy. Was it terrorism or was it a conspiracy? Well, magnetised fishing. I think I said this on Drastic G. Hello, nice to see you on here. Yeah, I think I said this on Ash's live feed. Oh, my camera's buggering up again. Ooh. Right, so 9/11. I've heard a theory that it was the American government that did it, and it was because there was a civil war brewing within America, and they had to bring the American people together, and the only way they could bring the American people together was by creating a situation where they were said terrorists were involved, and it got all the American people behind something so that it brought them all together. What do you think of that one? David Smith says, the moon is a satellite placed by ancient aliens to charge the Earth atmosphere. These aliens perform DNA splice between original humans and themselves. Sasquatch is the original Earthling. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't drink soda pop, so Coca-Cola can do what they want as far as I'm concerned. I do. I drink pops. Look, as you can see, I'm on a can of Monster. Yeah, no beer for me. Actually, I'm actually doing really well not drinking at the minute. So what do you think about that? About the 9/11 conspiracy? About what I've just said? Is that plausible? Do you think that's plausible? I really don't know. Monsters... David, anything can kill you at any moment, in all fairness. Let's be honest. You could walk outside now and get run over. I personally I personally would not put anything past the American government, and I don't think we're past a possible civil war in our country if things continue as they are. It's not my place to say. I've watched Loose Change. I have watched it. And there's this thing in there, and when you watch it, when the buildings are collapsing and you can see the puffs of smoke and they're saying what's charges, but it could be, as one floor is dropping onto another, it's expelling the air out. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I think there's a major storm brewing in the US. Who knows what? I think there's a major storm brewing around the world, to be honest with you, Ian. I don't think it's just the US. I think it's all around the globe, mate. It's just that the US is such a part of the global economy that a lot of focus is placed there. I really do. And I think something's going to go around in the UK. Once we leave Europe, I think we're going to be open to a lot of things that people aren't aware of. What's this? J.G. Clark. The government was investigating the banking industry, and one of the buildings that went down had a huge amounts of documents. Now, yeah, that was building 7, I believe, and there was a lot of debt in that. There was a lot of information about debt in that building. Now, how the hell did that building collapse? How? It doesn't make sense. A little bit of debris falls on it, and the building collapses. Yeah, the Bilderbergs and the Rothschilds. Right, we'll tell you what. Let's move on. Let's find something else. Here we go. Here's one that I've not actually read about for a while, but something I found interesting when I did read it. Denver Airport. Does anyone know about Denver Airport? Let me read it to you what it says. It's only 3 sentences. Some theorists believe that the Denver International Airport stands above an underground city which serves as a headquarters to the New World Order. Theorists cite that the airport's unusual large size, its distance from Denver city centre, as well as associated alleged Masonic and satanic symbols, and as a set of murals which include depictions of war and death. Has anyone watched any documentaries about the new Denver International Airport? If you haven't, I suggest, if you haven't looked into it, I suggest you go on YouTube, type in Denver International Airport and have a look for yourself, because there's a lot about it that doesn't sit right with me. There's a lot of images in there, and a lot of the murals are very, very odd for an airport. Very odd. And when they were building it, there's all these underground tunnels everywhere, which, fair enough, airports do have underground tunnels, I'm not denying that, but, some of the stuff that, you have to just go and investigate it yourself, because it is not normal. There's a lot of things in there, and once you watch, even if you just spend 10 minutes researching it on YouTube, you'll see what I'm talking about. Very strange. Very, very strange indeed. Let's see what else we can have a read about. Espionage. No. Here we go. This might anger some people. It might not. I don't know. Death cardiac arrest. Well, I'll tell you what, Rusty. I don't know if you've seen the papers today, but the UK government are planning to introduce a new law that any paedophiles that are caught being paedophiles will get chemical castration. I agree with that one. Do I know of what? Have I missed something there? Rick? Have I missed something? Right, let's have a look at this. The Bible and Jesus. Let's see what it says about conspiracies about this. My phone's going dodgy again. The Black Knight. I do know of the Black Knight. I do. It's a black craft that's apparently orbiting Earth, and it has been for thousands of years. Right, the Bible conspiracy theories posit that significant parts of the New Testament are false or have been omitted. Various groups, both real, such as the Vatican, and fake, such as the Priory of Sion, are said to suppress relevant information concerning, for example, the dating of the Turin Shroud. Much of this line of conspiracy theory has been stimulated by the debunked book titled The Holy Blood and the Holy Grail, which claimed that Jesus and Mary Magdalene were lovers, and that their offspring and descendants were secretly hidden in Europe following the death of Jesus, from whom the then living French draftsman Pierre Plantard claimed descent. Interest in this hoax saw resurgence following the publication of Dan Brown's 2003 novel The Da Vinci Code. Let me have a look at this. Open secrets such as the devil are distractions to keep public eyes away from the truth, from the true secret areas and going on. Yeah, Ian? Have you looked into the Denver International Airport, Ian? There's a question for you. Oh, right, Rusty. This is possibly the biggest conspiracy going. Is Batman in his escape pod struck in orbit? Possibly. It could be. Did he escape or was he blown up? That was the question. 1300,000 years. 13,000 of years. Right, so a long time then. Pedo should be castrated with a blunt, rusty bread knife. Not the new one. Right, Ian, you need to look up about the new Denver International Airport. Have a look on YouTube, because there's loads of documentaries on it. There's loads of like I said, there's loads of short clips on it. Just have a look at some of the stuff in there, and then we'll have a discussion about it at a later date. But I think you'll find it really interesting, Ian. I really do. Right, so obviously the Bible one got no one hooked, did it? Look, I'm only throwing a few out there for now, because my battery is going down really slowly, so I don't know how long I'm going to be able to last on this feed. I think I need to do this when I've got a full battery. A rusty hacksaw blade, but not rusty, but rusty. Here we go. Okay, now I'm going to have to go to and check it out. Right, Cindy, seriously, I suggest you do. I suggest you do go and have a look. There's a lot of symbolism in there that depicts the Illuminati and other various things, and they say that there's another underground city on it. It's worth checking out, and I think you'll find it interesting, every single one of you, if you haven't. Yeah, I know, JG Clark, I know it would help. The thing is, it was just a spare of the moment thing. I'm going to go live and say hello to everyone. That's all it was. Let me have a look what I'm on. I'm on 13%, but it's on charge, my phone's in, so I should be alright for another 10-15 minutes. There was lots of Masonic symbols around Washington DC and on the US currency. There is, Ian. Have you seen the one? I've seen and here's another one for you to go and check out. Yeah, on the American notes, the dollar and the currency, there's videos where if you fold it a certain way on the $1 bill, the $5 bill, $20 bill, $50 bill. I don't know if it's a $50 bill, but anyway, if you fold them all a certain way, the same way, and it actually looks like the Twin Towers. So the $1 bill is the full tower. And then the $5 bill is the Twin Towers with a little bit of smoke coming out of them. And then the $20 bill is like where it's halfway down. And then the $50 bill is there's nothing there. Have a look at it. Interesting. There's so much stuff we don't know as a people. Nibiru. Let's talk about Nibiru. Who believes in the planet Nibiru? Planet X. Is that the one? Is it the $20 bill is totally engulfed in flames? Right, there we go. There's also an owl on the $1 bill. Is that a conspiracy though, JG? Nibiru. Right, I'm gonna read this out about Nibiru, because maybe not everyone knows about Nibiru. And planet has been made a planet. Has it? Has Pluto been made a planet again? I didn't know it had been made a planet again. Have you heard all of the big booms around the world? I haven't personally, no. I believe there is a ninth planet out there that we do not believe that is a collision course. Most people don't know the owl. Well, what is the owl supposed to represent? Yes, David, it always was a planet to me as well, but they deplanetized it, didn't they? And it was called a planetoid. Is that right? Planetoid? Right, so let me read this out about Nibiru. Conspiracy theorists have long positioned a plot by organisations such as NASA to conceal the existence of a large planet in the solar system known as Nibiru or Planet X. which allegedly will one day pass close enough to the Earth to destroy it. Predictions for the date of the destruction have included 2003, 2012, 2017. The theory began to develop following the publication of The 12th Planet by discredited Russian-American author Zechariah Sitchin. I don't know if I pronounced that right, I apologise. Nancy Lieder, and has since been promoted by American conspiracy theorist and end times theorist David Meade. The notion has remained popular and received renewed attention during the period prior to the solar eclipse of the 21st of August 2017. Other conspiracy theorists in 2017 also predicted Nibiru would appear, including Terrell Croft and YouTuber pastor Paul Begley. Nibiru. They worship that giant owl statue. Oh, they do, in the middle of the woods. Of course they do, Highwayman. I know exactly what you're talking about now. They call it Rogue Moon from Neptune. We are very likely will never know the truth. The government... Well, no, we won't know the truth, and that's why it's conspiracies, and that's why we're here talking about them now. I've heard the mystery booming noise recently. No, Rusty, that's not a booming noise. That's your stomach craving for a kebab. Let's be honest. Come on. We all know it. Would that be Molak the owl? I don't know, but I do know which owl it's talking. The Earth is not going to end anytime soon. That's what I think. I think people just like to put the fear of God into us. That's what it is. That's what it all comes down to. It just changes. They'll say, oh, the Earth's going to end on the 17th of September 2020. And then it'll come and they'll go, oh no, I meant 2022. We humans are fucked. And you know, Stephen Hawking passed away. And one of the last things he actually said was, if we continue, by the year, I think he said 2120, the Earth is going to be screwed because there's going to be that many people on the Earth, it cannot sustain us. What the hell are we going to do? We can't have a big cull of people, are we? What are we going to do? Do something like the film, what's it called? What's the film called where they go and kill each other for one day a year? Right, people, I'm down to 10% battery. I'm going to have to end this soon because I think it's going to cut off. But, you know, I've enjoyed this, even though it's only been for 20-something minutes. Is the world ever going to end? Yes, it will end, but not anytime soon. We as a people, humanity, will end long before the Earth ends. That is the truth, because we cannot be sustained on this planet. That's why we need to branch out and we need to find a way to get off this Earth and go and inhabit other planets. Well, if it is April 18th, 2018, I will need to pay my bills, yeah. Yeah, man. Thank you for joining me, Cindy. I appreciate you joining me. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I am going to have to end this now, though, because my battery's down and I think it will automatically end my YouTube. So, next time I come on, and I'm going to come back on for a live chat very soon, and I'm going to have more of these conspiracy theories up, and I'm going to have more information on conspiracy theories. Yeah, if you want, leave me a comment on the bottom of this, asking me what you'd like to discuss, and I will research it, and we will discuss it. How does that sound? So, everyone, peace out. Thank you for joining me for the 23 minutes, 41, 42, 43 seconds that I've been on. So, take it easy, everyone, and peace out.